Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be on this smoky eye tutorial with a cat eye. I actually haven't done a look like this in a while, so when I posted this on Snapchat, a lot of you guys could not wait to see it, so it's finally here. I hope you love it. And before we get started, can we please address the fact that we have reached 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's crazy to even think about that number, but I just want to thank you guys so much for all your love, your support, whether you've been with me from the beginning or you're a new subscriber. I love you guys, so thank you, thank you, thank you. And in honor of reaching 500,000 subscribers here on YouTube, I'm holding a giveaway for you guys, so the prize will be at the end of the video if you want to check it out. And of course, the details on how to enter will be in the description box. So good luck to everyone, and let's get started with this look. So first things first, you want to go ahead and prime your eyes, and for that I'm using Painterly by MAC and applying it all over my eyelids. The first color that I'm going to use today is Brown Script by MAC. It's a beautiful reddish brown color, and I'm using a fluffy brush to apply this all over my eyelids, or actually my crease, because this is going to be our transitional color. So a brush that's great for this is a 217 by MAC or anything else that looks like it. So a lot of different brands make brushes just like it. So the trick to this is to then go back to a bigger, fluffier brush and really blend all the harsh edges and kind of distribute the color all over. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use this shimmery olive green color and apply this all over my eyelids. Now, this one is by NARS and it's really old, so actually the name isn't in the back anymore, but I'll try to find it for you guys and link it down below. Honestly, any olive green will work as long as it's got tons of shimmer. You want to just apply that all over your eyelids. Then we're going to grab a dark brown eyeshadow. This one is by NARS and it's called Coconut Grove. And I'm applying this on the outer corners of my eyes and intensifying that. And then again, going back to my clean, fluffy brush and blending out the harsh edges and sort of combining the colors together. So because my eyelids have tons of shimmer, I'm going to go ahead and use a matte ivory color on the inner corners of my eyes as well as my brow bone to really highlight these areas. So you can use any ivory that you have. This one is called Orb by MAC. So I'm just applying that with a flat brush and blending it in. So then I'm going to use a little more of my brown script because as you blend, you tend to see that red kind of go away. So you want to bring that back and apply it just a little bit more on the crease. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use this ivory pencil by Urban Decay and apply this on the inner rim of my eye. Now, if you have small eyes, I highly recommend doing this. I actually ended up changing it towards the end of the video because I wanted this look to be very sexy and dark. But like I said, if you have small eyes, I would definitely keep the lighter color. Onto the liner, and this is by Tarte. It's a double-ended eyeliner, so you have a pencil liner and then you also have a liquid liner. So I'm just basically carving out the line how I want it with the pencil side and then going back to the liquid liner and then really tracing over that to make sure it's nice and precise. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation first and then we'll be back to the eyes. This is the new Urban Decay One and Done foundation, or it's more like a tinted moisturizer I would say, but it does give you a medium coverage and it is buildable. So I'm applying this with a kabuki brush, blending it really well. I do like the color, I do like the texture. I actually did a whole review of their new spring collection on the blog, so I'll link that down below if you guys are curious to see all of their spring collection. So as you can see, the foundation is really dark on me, but I actually like that because I choose concealers that are much lighter than my skin tone, so then it kind of, balances it out. So for my concealer, I'm going in with the Glossier concealer in number 4, I believe, and applying that under my eyes, the center of my skin, and then blending it well. So now that I blend everything in place, you will see that the foundation color kind of comes together. To brighten my under eyes a little more, I'm using this Bobbi Brown pencil and applying it just on the inner corners and then blending it ever so slightly so that the brightness still stays. So you just want to be careful when you blend this and just blend the, harsh edges around. You can also use this to highlight, so again, same thing, kind of the center of the skin, really highlighting all of the areas that you want to bring out. Then of course you want to set everything in place so that the foundation and the concealer doesn't move throughout the day, and for that I do like using a translucent powder versus just any powder because this doesn't add any more coverage. So this one is from Makeup Forever, and it is their HD powder. So yeah, applying this under my eyes as well as the center of my skin. And also real fast, on Monday, I will be uploading a video. It's a collaboration video, but it's going to cover everything about highlighting and contouring, so do's and don'ts. So make sure to come back on Monday for that video. Next, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows using a pencil that's similar to my eyebrow color. This one is a little bit darker, it's by MAC, but usually I like to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Taupe, or there are a few others that I like, but I think that one is my favorite. So yeah, make sure that the sparse areas are nice and covered, and then brush them upwards for more of a natural finish. On to highlighting and contouring the face, and for that I'll be using this palette by The Balm Cosmetics, and the first color that I'm going to use is the ivory color, and apply that on the high points of my cheeks to make sure that, you know, the cheekbones are nice and glowy. And then I'm going to use the darkest color, which is their bronzer, and kind of apply that all over. I'm not contouring with this, I'm just giving my skin a nice sun-kissed glow and just adding a little bit of shimmer. And then for the contour, I'm going in with a matte bronzer. This one is the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit, and applying that on the hollows of my cheeks, my jawline, and then blending it well. Adding just a little bit of blush, and this one is by MAC, it's called Melba, and applying that on the apples of my cheeks. Okay, moving on to my bottom lash line. So I'm just basically going to do the same thing I did on the top, build the colors on the bottom lash line. So starting off with brown script, applying that really well and then blending it really well, and then going in with the brown color and intensifying the outer corners, and then of course the lighter colors on the inner corners. So again, same colors, except you're just building the bottom lash line to really make your eyes appear bigger and really smoke out this look. And then of course I like to apply a little bit of mascara. This one is by Tarte. It was my first time using it. Didn't quite love it. It didn't like give my lashes volume, but it didn't matter so much because I was going to apply false lashes. And speaking of false lashes, I'm going in with the House of Lashes in Iconic and just applying that on my top lashes. I promise we're almost done with the look, but first we got to intensify the look and make it even darker. So I'm going in with my black eyeliner, applying it over the ivory, and as you can see, it just instantly darkens the look. Now that the eyes are done, we're going to move on to the lips, and the first product that I'll be using is by MAC. It is called Strip Down. It's a beautiful lip liner. I absolutely love this lip liner. Applying it all over, you know, making my lips just a little bit bigger. And then for the gloss, I'm going in with Artist Couture lip gloss, and it's called Uncensored. It's such a beautiful nude. So I'm just applying that all over my lips, and the look is finished. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, especially if you want to enter this giveaway. If you'd like to see this picture and kind of like read exactly what is going to be in the giveaway, check my Instagram because the picture will also be posted there. But as far as the rules go, they will be in the description box down below, so check that on how to enter. So again, thanks so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye!